Now, it is a study. It is study of approaches. It is a discipline that is concerned with all aspects of software production. Okay, so this is what the exactly the definition of the software engineering. Okay, software engineers should adopt what is the duty of the software engineers should adopt systematic and organized approach to their work, use appropriate tools and techniques depending on the problems to be solved, the development concepts and the resources available. They should apply the engineering concept to developing software. So there are some challenges also for the software engineers. That is to produce the high quality software with finite amount of resources within a predicted schedule. As earlier I have discussed you, it should be in a finite schedule. Okay, so and the quality is a concern, then it should be within a time limit. That is within a predicted schedule. It is within a predicted schedule. Then we have already seen this, the layered technology. This layered technology consists of the tools, methods, process, models, and quality focus. Now we will see the process framework. This is also we have seen umbrella activities, umbrella and framework activities also. And process framework we have also seen. This is also seen. Now the adaptability. The process model adaptability. The framework activities will always be applied on every project, but the task for each activity will vary based on the type of project, characteristic of the project, common sense judgment, concurrence of the project. So that means what? The every activity will depend on the type of project, characteristic of project, and the common sense judgment. What is the concurrence of the project? So these are the umbrella activities that already we have seen: software project tracking and control, formal technical reviews, software quality assurance, software configuration management, document preparation and production, reusability management, measurement, and risk management that we have already discussed in the earlier chapter. Then we will see now the first model, that is called the CMMI model, that is called the capability maturity model integration. It is CMMI. Capability CMMI, that is capability maturity model integration. The Software Engineering Institute has developed a process meta model to measure organization different level of processes, that is capability and maturity. Now this model is developed by SEI. What is SEI? SEI nothing but the Software Engineering Institute. SEI nothing but the Software Engineering Institute. Okay. So this model, that is CMMI, is developed by the SEI. The CMMI defines each process area in terms of specific goals and the specific practices required to achieve this goal. Now, this model defined the specific goals. Some processes are there, and to achieve this goal, you have to adopt some specific practices. Okay. So what are these specific? What is the use of these specific goals? So specific goals establish the characteristic that must exist if the activities implied by a process area are to be effective. This specific goal establishes the characteristics that must exist if the activities implied by a process are to be effective. Means if these activities are applied by the process area, it should be effective. So what are the use of specific practices? So specific practices refine a goal into a set of process related activity. Whatever the goals are there, once you adopt the particular practice, that will refine your goal to achieve the process related activity. You have a specific goal. Again, that specific goal is refined using some specific practices to achieve the process related activities. Oh, this is a CMMI model. Now we will see the one by one level of the CMMI level. Now there are 5 levels in CMMI. Okay, so that is called as the CMMI level. That is called as the CMMI level. So what is the level 0? This level is called as the incomplete level. This level is called as the incomplete level. Okay, processes are not perform, are not achieve all the goals and objectives defined by the CMMI for level 1 capability. That means what? This is an incomplete level. Level 0 is a incomplete level that are not performing to achieve the goals or objectives defined by the CMMI. Okay, so this is the level 0. Then is level 1, that is the performed level. Level 1 is called as the performed level. All specific goals are performed as per defined by the CMMI. All specific goals are performed as per defined by the CMMI. That is the level 1. Then level 2 is there. Now this level is called as the managed level. Level 2 is called as the managed levels. Now all level 1 criteria have been satisfied in level 2. What is the first condition? In managed level, all level 1 criteria have been satisfied in level 1, level 2. In addition to the level 1, people doing work have to access adequate resources to get job done. Means what this level suggests, if you want to do some work, if somebody are working on that project, so they have some adequate resources, and that adequate resources should be used by the people, those who are working on the software project, and that they should get their work done. Okay, again, stakeholders are actively involved. Now if you want to make or build a software for the college, so what are the software stakeholders of the colleges? What are the stakeholders of the colleges? कॉलेज में स्टेक होल्डर कौन कौन है? कौन है? स्टूडेंट्स, फैकल्टी, administrative staff. These are the stakeholder of the colleges. So these stakeholders should be actively involved to build up that software. Okay. Third task is work tasks and products are monitored, controlled, reviewed, and evaluated for conformance to process description. Now, we people are working on one software project. Each one has given some task. Each one has given some task. Okay. So that task should have some time limit. Okay. Some schedule is given to particular task, and the people are working on that. That task should be completed within that schedule. That task should be completed within that schedule, and that should be controlled by somebody, or that should be monitored by somebody, that should be reviewed by somebody. So there is a center person that can handle or that can monitor this activity, and then it is evaluated whether that task is completed within that schedule or not, or lagging behind. There are need to give some suggestions. So these are the work tasks for the product development. Okay, so these are all in the level 2. Then there is a level 3. Now this is level 3. It is a defined level. It is a also called as a defined level. Now when you talk about the level 3, means all the criteria should be achieved in the level 2. Whatever the level 2 criteria are there, whatever is suggested in the level 2, that should be achieved, and then you can go for the level 3. Once the level 2 is achieved, then you can go for the level 3. You can go for the level 3. In addition, management and engineering processes documented. Level 3 mein what is there is the engineering process are there and documentation is there. Then standardized and integrated into organization wide software process. Okay, So whatever the processes are there, all the processes are standardized and all the processes are integrated in a single process. That means integrated into the white software process. Means all the processes are combined to build a software. That is a standardized software. Okay, this was the level 3. Now there is a level 4 and level 5 also. Now when you will go for the level 4, if the whatever the constraints are there in the level 3 that are satisfied or that are defined, then you can go for the level 4. Okay, so all level 3 criteria have been satisfied. Now level 4 is also called as quantitatively managed. Level 4 is also called as, just a minute sir, please note the background sounds coming. Okay, okay, just a minute, I will meet. No, 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 it is already muted. Okay, now the level 3 criteria have been satisfied, and then you can go for the level 4. Okay, it is also called as quantitatively managed level. Now software process and products are quantitatively understood and they are controlled using detailed measures and assessment. Means the people who are working, the people who are working in a team, the work assessment will be there. Means who is working or not, whether somebody is working on the particular module or not, whether they are working in a particular on a particular schedule or not, whether they are following that timeline or constraints or not. So they will be controlled, and whether their products is qualitative or not, whatever their output is. Okay, then after satisfying the level 4, there the last level comes, that is called a level 5, that is also called as a optimized level. That is also called as the optimized level. Now continuous process improvement. Now continuous process improvement, it is enabled by quantitative feedback from the process and testing innovative ideas. Once it is, whatever the target is achieved, at last the software quality is measured by testing it and then deploying that software at a particular workplace. Okay, so this is the level 5, and this level is also called as the optimized level. This level is called as the optimized level. So how many levels are there? There are, in CMMI there are 5 levels. What are those levels? Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4 and level 5. So what is level 0 confines? Level 0 confines, level 0 confines that the in this level 0 the processes are not achieve all goals and objectives. Okay, so level 1, just a minute, just a minute, I'm meeting. Now level 0 is incomplete level. Level 1 is called as the performed level. That means all specific goals are performed as per ID defined by the CMMI. Okay, so this is the, so the level 1. Level 2 is the managed level. So in managed level, all criteria have been satisfied. Okay, so in addition to the level 1 addition, there are some other tasks. This means the people who are working, they should have adequate resources. They should use that resources to get their work done. Okay, everybody should involve. Everybody means whatever the stakeholders are there, who are the stakeholders, they should involve. Okay, some products or works are whatever the work they are, that should be monitored, that should be controlled or reviewed by somebody, that will be evaluated for a conformance process description. Means in level 2 the resources are there, that resources should be used by somebody. Okay, again that whatever the works are tasks are there, they are controlled and monitored by somebody, that should be reviewed by somebody also. Then level 3 is there. Model. Now this build and fix model consists of the you have to build the first version. This is the first version, and then it is developed. That means once it is developed, it is modified until a client is satisfied. This is the first version you have produced. Okay, you have built the first version, then it is developed or modified until a client is satisfied. Okay, then again it is modified. Again it is modified. Once it is modified, then it will go for the maintenance phase. It will go for the maintenance phase. Just modify until a client is satisfied. Once it is satisfied, it will go for the maintenance phase. Once it is maintenance, now it is not, then that will be the last phase, that is also called a retirement phase of that software. Retirement phase of the software. Okay, so this is for build and fix model. Means you have first version, then you just modify it until that client is satisfied. Then at last you have to maintain it, that is in the maintenance phase. And then if it is not possible to modify, then it will be retirement phase of that model. It is called as the build and fix model. Okay, we'll stop now. It is giving the message. Just a minute. अरे यार, these people are doing. Just a minute. Just yeah, Gajbe is there. Okay, we'll stop now. It is giving the message. Only 2 minutes left. Okay, we'll stop. We'll see tomorrow. Uh, why models are needed? Black box is there. Different topics are there. Okay, so we'll stop here now. We'll end.